Good morning, everybody. It's Randy Hilarski coming at you with your Aurox Daily for HEX and Hedron. And today I got a little bit of PulseX fun for you. And I'll show you the PulseX platform and how to set up your liquidity, farming, those kind of things, because you're going to need to know how. All right. I know so many HEX guys, their learning curve. They got to spend a lot of time learning this stuff right now because, that's the only coin you've ever owned. You've never done this kind of stuff before. Those of us who have done farming in the past, we already have experience, so therefore we have to teach you guys. All right. Well, first let's go and look at our chart for Hedron. And, I have to be straight here. Hedron could fall off the cliff, right? I don't recommend you go huge into Hedron. Like I said, I have a couple billion Hedron, and that's to set aside in case I ever decide to take a loan in the future, and in case Hedron goes absolutely bonkers and the prices of 5, 10, 15, 20, 100, 200x, that type of thing. So if I do have a loan, I want to make sure that I have some always in my wallet. And right now we are at 5031642. We just had a dip here within the last hour. It dropped down to 2.7. Someone dumped a bag. Hey, it's crypto. That's what happens. But we still have a red Aurox indicator on the 4-hour chart for Hedron. But MACD is still okay. We haven't crossed over yet. We keep touching this O line for the demand index. So we need to get this to pop over. Come on, guys. We can do this. And let me just check the daily. Oh, still not enough info. Come on, Aurox indicator. You can do it. All right. Let's go to HEX now. I did a little bit of work here. Show you guys some stuff. All right. Remember I told you I had this little wedge going out. I said we need to make a decision by the 23rd. Well, guess what, guys? Today is the 23rd. I guess more accurately would have been the 26th, but we already popped out of that triangle. Or that wedge. So I think we're looking good, but we haven't had any real push out. We need to get a push. Seriously. It's just over. I'd like to see go and test this resistance here at 15.6 cents. If we can get over 15.6 cents, then the next thing is to pass this through this triangle. MACD is looking good, and the DI is still lower than what I would like to see. So we need to get that above zero. It's been a while. It's been since 16 February since we were above the zero line for the demand index. Come on, guys. We can do this. We can do this. All right. Let's go to my new lines. So the next trend line that we need to obliterate is this one. And right now, that means we'd have to go above 18.5 cents. But if you draw a nice wedge out again, we're a wedge within a wedge. Our next objective is to get here, right? And we have until 4 May or 5 May to get above it. And if it takes all the way to 5 May, that means 9.5 cents or so to put us above this. So if we can just keep this going, we will be breaking above it. If we trend sideways all the way into this point, maybe about 24 April, and then we'll be above that trend line. And traders might really like that. And it might be time for us to start to move upwards. But if you've noticed, our downtrend has really slowed down. We've kind of hit a point where it's cooled, and you can see the trading volume. Trading volume has been abysmal the last couple of days. It's really low. And also liquidity has been leaving. So as we know, less liquidity means we can pop off more. It's easier. It will take less money for us to get back up. On the other hand, it also means less money to bring us down. Somebody who comes in, they want to sell 10, 15, $20 million worth of HEX. Whoa, we'll have a serious wick and it will drop. So that's what I'm looking at here. Let's see what it says in the monthly. Dun, 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 dun. All right. Let's do this. We gotta get above there, guys. Close to 20 cents. So next month, we'll only have to get over 16 and a half. But it'll be nice for this to turn green again. Usually it's month by month, but last two, we don't have anything. And the DI is still just going down. All right, let's go back to the daily. The daily is what I pay attention to HEX, and it's treated me well. And if you're using the Aurox indicator, I recommend it as well. All right, so let me change. Stop screen share. Share screen. We're going to do a different one this time. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Make this bigger so we can see it nicely. All right, here is PulseX. Oh man, I'm so pumped for this. I shared earlier a tweet where I was in the live stream with Trayvon James earlier, and he said, "You go maxi, the learning curve leaves you behind." So I know there's many of my fellow Hexkins that have been so enthralled with HEX over the last 2.5 years that that's all they've cared about. That's all they've learned. And there's nothing wrong with being an expert on a certain subject, but I've never been one of those guys. For those of you guys who played RPGs, role-playing games, Zelda or some of the other ones, I've always been the rogue type. I never was totally evil. I was never totally good. I was kind of in the middle. And that's how I am with crypto too. I don't pick sides. I'd rather be the rogue. I do what I want to do. I play around where I want to play, talk to who I want to talk to. And that's why I already understand how to yield farm and how to do pools and being a liquidity provider, because I've been doing this for a while and playing around on Binance Smart Chain, Pancake Swap, Pulsechain, and that kind of stuff. And it's actually giving me an upper hand here where I'm able to go and teach you guys or help you guys with the basics. All right. So this is our DEX to trade. You just click on, put in how much pulse you want to trade for PulseX. This is just like Uniswap. Very simple. I mean, you guys already know how to do this, right? And if you want to do the coins the other way, just hit that. Boop, boop. All right. Make sure you connect your wallet. I'm not connecting mine. Sorry. All right. So if you want to earn extra, you go to farms. Now, people are going to ask, "Oh, Randy, what are you going to do? What's your plan? What's your game plan?" Look, it's none of your biz. But I am really interested in the farms. And PLSX, PLS, 49% APY. Then you could earn a little bit of extra tokens for doing the 50% APY. All right. I'm making a video. That was Anna knocking on the door. And then you could take the PRT that you earn from this and set it and earn APY for that. Now, what I've learned in the past is that this coin tends to go down. So I will be selling that often. And there's other ways you can do it, but for the basic person, that's just not going to be, not basic as a bad thing, but somebody who's new to farms, I don't really recommend you get much into this stuff, but at least the basic one would be PLSX, PLS. You can't really lose in that. If you're Richard Heart maximalist, then either one of these coins or tokens is going to be huge. So that one you're going to be pretty safe with. When you start messing around here, one day you might come into your USDC PLS farm and get crushed. Find out that all your PLS is gone. All you have left is USDC. That would be a big bummer. All right. And the party token, which might be the incentive token, we're not sure here, but that's going to be a way for you to get some extra APR. But just remember, these tokens tend to trend down. All right. So let's go to pools. Now, pools is another one. I'm not sure how it's going to work yet. I might have to be voted in to get a pool, like some of the other tokens in Pulsechain and PulseX. We have Pulse Doge, we have liquid loans, and who knows? I mean, people could set up different pools by getting them voted in and other platforms. I'm not sure how it's going to work here yet, but I imagine it's going to be similar. They get voted in and they're set for like this one ends in 17 days. So you have a certain amount of time frame where you could earn APR for being part of the pool. This is a little bit riskier, I think. I think the new guys, if you've never done this stuff before, just be a little bit on the cautious side. Stake your PulseX, put your Pulsechain, and on one of the validators, earn there. Just stick to farms. Safer than a pool, in my opinion. But if you just want to have fun and you have just this bag that you just want to have fun with, then yeah, then get involved with the pools. Just there's gonna be so much stuff for you guys to learn. You're gonna have to pay attention. You can't just set it and forget it. When you get into farming and pools, this is a hands-on system where it's unlike HEX where you can stake for 15 years and just let it ride. This stuff you have to actively manage. Come in every day, check what's going on, because you come in, you start out, you're at 231% APY. You come back 3 days later and it's down to 50, and you're like, oh crap, okay, so maybe I need to pull out some of that and put the coins somewhere else to earn higher APY. So this is more hands-on. I don't recommend it for everybody. All right, so get ready. I think this is going to be a while still, though. I mean, just get to know how to use the systems. The more and more I see it, I'm starting to think now it could be a couple months away. Might be June before Pulsechain launches. That would make my my little wedge for HEX definitely go out to the end of May, and that's disappointing. I don't think there's going to be excitement coming back into HEX until we know or have a better feeling of when Pulsechain is going to launch. I was thinking that we were going to get Pulsechain this month, but there's just so much stuff going on, and it's taken more time than folks thought. So, yeah, get ready. HEX might dip below 10 cents. And if you don't have your orders set already on Matcha or 1 inch, then I recommend you just have that money ready, because if it does dip, it might not last long. Oh boy. And same thing with Hedron. Hedron looks like it could roll over and we could go back to 5 zeros and a 1. If it does that, then I will be buying more of that as well. All right. Cheers. Have a great day, everybody.